I've decided to let you guys watch this because I mean it's the roller coaster level. It's really cool looking and it's really fun just to like watch and stuff. I know and play obviously, but I don't know. I want to say oh there's skulls is what we're riding. Called Skull Riders. It's like a tribe name from Battle Tanks on the N64. I remember. Man, that game had like a really kind of weird storyline. It was just like all the game was supposed to be was just like pew pew pew. You're fighting each other in tanks. But like here we go. Here's the storyline. Nuclear strike happened, and oh god, it's Bramble. Oh god, it's Bramble. Oh god, it's Bramble. Oh my god. One good thing I noticed about the Bramble I didn't know when I was younger is that you can actually have the Kongs completely touch the Bramble. You don't want to hit the top of the Bramble, if that makes sense. Okay, as I was saying with battle tanks, is that it? Okay, you don't want to touch the sides either. Hey, it was there. Okay, cool. Was that just literally get to the end? I think that was bash the baddies. Anyways, yeah, the whole thing was like a nuclear strike happened and it killed 99.9% of the women in the world. So there's very few left and the men are fighting over them and pew 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 tanks. That was the storyline. It's like, really? You didn't have to do that. You need to justify pew 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 tanks. But the funny thing is that's like, is that realistic? I don't know. That's kind of like sad. But like, guys start fighting in tanks over women when there's like very little left. I would think so. It's the sad part. Maybe not tanks, but I don't know. It'd just be weird. That's a weird storyline. That's very dark, very grim. Let's not think about that. In fact, we're trying to like ride a roller coaster here, and I'm just bringing everyone down. We're riding a speedy roller coaster right now too, because we got a bonus. And why is there a timer when it's on rail? I'm not gonna like miss the timer unless I jump backwards on the last jump or something. But then I'd be killing myself anyways. How am I? Oh, I guess I gotta jump over the B. Okay, I think there might be one more bonus to do. But we will be showing the Costa. Well, I'm pretty sure I still have to beat the level to freaking get the thing to count. I don't think so, but we're going to. Because roller coasters once again. Speaking of which, one thing I will be doing on my channel, probably, that was a complete waste also. Absolute complete waste, in fact. Yeah, one thing I'll be doing on my channel when it comes out, speaking of roller coasters, is the new Roller Coaster Tycoon. If it's good. If it's good. I have, like, kind of a trust issue with games these days. But, that said, I honestly haven't, like, I don't keep up with, like, the goings-ons of the games world, because I honestly play a lot of games like this still, because these are the kind of games I like, and these are the kind of games that aren't made. Well, to be fair, the side-scroller ones are, so I'm going to shut up about that. Damn it, seriously. The 3D ones, however, are not. Games I love, like Donkey Kong 64, obviously, are not really made. Thankfully, that is happening now, too. Grant Kirkhope and those guys are all, like, reforming a thing, like talked about on the Game Grumps thing, possibly doing. And they're making their own company and making a Banjo-Kazooie-esque game, which is great. So that's something I'm excited about coming out, and that's something I trust. The other things that two franchises that I finally, like, really want a sequel to, and, okay, let's put it this way, you guys all getting excited over Smash Brothers, these are the kind of things, that is my equivalent. That's my equivalent to the Mario Karts, the Smash Brothers, the new Zeldas. These are my equivalents. What is it? I really want to say Project Natal, but that's whatever Sega was using for some Sonic thing. Project Ukulele. That's it. Project Ukulele. I will definitely be playing that like the second it comes out, and probably recording it if I can. Absolutely. Probably playing it blind. That would be awesome. I haven't done a blind game in a while. Now that would be a fun one to play because I trust that one. Roller Coaster Tycoon World. If it's good. I don't trust that one. They've made some really big missteps with the 3DS version, and which I do actually have, and oh my god, one of those stupid freaking mobile pay-as-you-go crappy games. Like, why is Roller Coaster Tycoon of all things taking that direction? Granted, the style of game it has is like speaks to that kind of thing happening. But they've been so good in the past. Why would they go and do that? Is all I'm saying. You know. I cannot wrap my mind around why they would do that. So, Roller Coaster Tycoon World looks like it's going to be pretty much Roller Coaster Tycoon 3, but, like, you know, obviously upped and better looking, better, more features, that kind of thing. You know, I have a fairly good trust in it being like that, being that it's not stuck to a handheld device like the previous entries in recent time we're in, but, I mean, as far as the games go now, the third game actually holds up quite well to this day. Okay, that could not be cut closer. Oh my god. But yeah, I'll definitely, that's something I want to. I actually, like, Roller Coaster Tycoon, obviously it'd be a differently recorded style with, like, fast forwards and stuff like that. And I have actually done it for Roller Coaster Tycoon 1 before, it's just, it doesn't like to be recorded, basically, because anytime they go to name anything or whatever, it just basically screws up the whole recording on Fraps. And Fraps, in general, let me tell you, I don't like using it anymore anyways, so whatever. But the thing I do use, Raptor, which is the equivalent of Shadowplay for AMD users like myself, is not liking to work with any game I actually want to play. And before anybody that is aware of that kind of war going on with AMD and Nvidia chimes in about how Nvidia is better and stuff, I don't know much about, like, building computers as of currently. I would like to learn, but I didn't pick the AMD processor what is it? AMD. Yeah, I didn't pick the AMD video card. That's it. That's the word I'm looking for. I had some friends help me build a computer, and one of them is a big AMD fan, so he used that. The only reason I favor Nvidia personally is because they have Shadowplay, and it's a great screen recording program that would obviously come in really good handy for myself. And the problem, in case you're wondering with Fraps, is that Fraps takes up, oh my god, okay, so let's say I'm recording one of those Minecraft hardcore things, right? 1080p, 60 frames per second. It makes a bunch of 1 minute 30-second file sizes, or roughly around that, and cuts it off at 4 gigabytes. 4 gigabytes per minute and a half. My friends, Jack and Alex, have been in those series, both use Shadowplay, and I think they record pretty much their entire session of one night being like 3 hours, 3.5 hours, 2.5 hours, whatever, and it comes to like 8 gigabytes, which is what it should be. If Fraps just has like an unnecessary, like uncompressed file size or something, and that's one good thing that with my capture card for consoles that is it worth the risk? It really is not. That I really do like is that I know a lot of people don't necessarily care about this stuff, but it's kind of what goes into like doing this kind of let's playing thing. So I feel the need to talk about it for those curious. I feel like you can jump through there or something. I don't trust it. You know what? I don't trust it. I freaking hate this level. This level's the reason I don't hate it. It's the reason I couldn't get by it earlier, like by any further in this game in my life. And you know what? It's a good thing I'm talking about other things. I'm not going to talk about this level, okay? Because it's going to cause me to screw up. Sometimes, even though Let's Play curse exists, talking about other things really does help me in instances. Okay, so he's firing there. So we need to try and go now. Jump. Okay, go now. Jump. Go now. Jump. Okay. Yeah, the one good thing is my capture card. I actually am not very fond of my capture card. For those wondering, it's the Diamond GC1000. It can do the video quality and all that good stuff. Ah! Perfectly fine. However, it has some really weird, like, features. I think I've talked about them before. The most notable being that if it loses video signal from whatever I'm recording, it scraps that recording, starts a new one. You can imagine how that sucks. So it does that. It also does not like Wii U HDMI. I'm actually recording this on... I am recording this on... It's a new program that came out recently. I'm recording it on component cables at 1080, or 720 actually in this case, because my TV didn't like the 1080 on... Fair enough, my TV's 768p upstairs, but I usually record in 1080 because it'll output that to the capture card but I mean a Super Nintendo. Anyways, I'm going to talk about some things that make sense to the majority of the population, but I do like talking computer specs and stuff. That's why I wouldn't mind learning how to, like, do all that stuff myself. I wouldn't mind having a bit of a career out of that. Obviously, primary career love would be acting, but that's pretty much my realistic backup, I always call it, is doing computer work in some way, shape, or form. I'm not really sure at the moment. Is he going to respawn? I'm gonna spit coconuts at you. I think acorns. I don't know. Those are like the seeds of berries. I feel like. Yeah, those are cherry pits. This bird just spent all his time eating some good old cherry pits. He's having a good time, and then he just decides to cough them up, rather than coughing up a lung, as they say. I don't even know what direction I'm taking with this. I'm trying to talk about the game instead of computer specs. What do you expect? I was really focused on that subject. I think I just did this in pretty much one try, guys. I know it wasn't really one try, but I mean, it feels like it, so I'm gonna... That's the level that held me back from doing anything good, but I didn't know... Oddly enough, you can touch the ground. That wasn't me hovering above the ground. You can full-on touch the ground when you're, like, only, like, I'm talking about when you're using squawks, but you can't touch the roof, if that makes sense. So it's almost like squawks is the the sprite you're using, basically. Anyways, that's going to do it for this episode. I'm not sure exactly how long it is, but that's going to do it for this episode. Thank you guys for watching. Like if you enjoyed, subscribe for more videos, comment if you wish, and we will see you next time on Donkey Kong Country 2. Or I will see you. I'm doing a solo thing, I gotta say that. Shut up, me. Hey, thanks for watching through the whole video. I hope you enjoyed it. If so, please consider giving it a like or a comment if you have something to say. It all helps and I'm happy to oblige. Want to see some more stuff I've done? Consider subscribing or clicking one of the links below to other series. Also consider checking out some of my friends' reviews and videos. I hope that you all do have a fantastic day.